You have something amazing getting ready to come in. Now, for some of you, this is like a redo of what you were doing over the last 2 to 3 years. Maybe this is opening up a new form of income, a new career change, a new relationship for some of you. But whatever it is going to lead you to prosperity. This is coins dropping down. I am seeing something incredible on the way for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. So let's take a look at your reading for the month of October. Now, in the month of October, you're starting off with the King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy where you are going to be feeling this way. Right now, we're looking at the general overall message for you guys, and then we're going to look at career, family, friends, and romance. Of course, the angel guidance will be at the end and a beyond message as well. So this King of Pentacles could be a Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn individual. And I feel that this particular person, this situation, it could be even a career or a project you were working on, was put on hold. This is something you were planning. You put a lot of time, energy, and effort into this, Aquarius, and it got put on hold. Every time you went to start, something came in and interfered with it, putting it on hold. Now, I don't mean it wiped it clear off the plate, but it definitely made you question whether or not this was something you were meant to do. Is this really my life and soul purpose? Is this really something I'm supposed to be doing? I thought I was, but here all these attempts, and it keeps saying, nope, not yet, nope, not yet, nope, not yet, where you are definitely getting the green light go in the month of October. And not only are you going to be able to do this, the plans that you made, I feel you needed to tweak it a little bit. If it was a website, it's probably the wrong one. And there is a reason for that. And you'll see that later on. But right now, just know whatever your plans were, look at it again. Okay, you may need to change the name. You may need to move to a different organization. Maybe you're helping out there in humanity and you're starting a new type of project, but you're underneath the wrong umbrella. So just switch it over. You're going to see whatever it is, and especially if it's a relationship as well. So toward the end of the month, that's what they're saying. In October, just make sure that you have gone through and reevaluated everything. You may not have had it set up correctly. You may need to hire an outside source to help look at the situation and give you a little bit more clarity. But for the majority of Aquarians, you are so intuitive, you pretty much know. And the only reason that things happen is because you don't necessarily, oops, sorry, that was me. You don't follow your gut. You don't follow that inner knowing, that feeling, the guidance that we get. You're not necessarily paying attention to it. However, October is going to go whoop, right there in your face. It's going to be right in your face. And you can't deny it. And you're going to say, oh, there it is. Okay, now I know it's time to go. So I feel right around the second into the third week is when you're going to make these big changes. You're going to see it. You're going to actually do it. You may have been trying to take action again, feeling blocked and stuck. So if you have this project, this relationship, whatever it is, even a career endeavor, promotion, not to worry. It is going to be coming back around because it is in your favor. You were not wrong. You were right the whole time. So it's just like a quick little redo of what you've been dealing with. Now, when it comes to family and friends, all right, you may have been dealing with a person who was intentionally blocking this. They might know how to block you through social media. They may have been talking to your friends and other people when you didn't know this. Okay, there's this, especially if you were involved with a Gemini, all right, that was kind of in their reading as well. So there may have been that energy there that was stopping you from moving forward. Virgo plays a big part in this reading as far as that portion is concerned, Virgo. So, you know, with family and friends, there's this, I know you guys can hear that, sorry. Actually, before I even go on, Aquarius, if you are in my membership, I thank you for supporting me, but I just uploaded a video. I had recorded Aquarius for the month of October, but the air conditioner was on in the background. It was kind of loud. It's still, you can absolutely hear it, but I put it up there, so it's another, a different reading for you guys for another group of Aquarians, so check that out as well. You have the Lover's card here when it comes to your relationships overall in general, where you're literally going to move into this new level of understanding in relationships. You may have let go of almost everyone you know, and some of you it could have been every single person. But the understanding of the relationship is where you've grown, and now you can create a new type of harmonic relationship with people in your work environment, picking people in partnerships for business, for any avenue when it comes to relationships. But particularly in family, I feel for some of you, you have it looks like an adult child for some of you that may have been relocated. They may have been relocated to a different country or just across from where you live to the other side of your country, wherever that is. Primarily, I am seeing the United States as well as Germany. Okay, these are the two countries that are really popping out in this reading, and leave a comment if that relates to you. There may have been some deception with this person. They may have not told you everything. They may have just gone up and moved and not said anything, or at least that's what was said. This person, whoever this individual is, I feel that they have a tendency to, I'm going to say, play the victim. All right. They have a tendency to play the victim, and you may have moved and they told people you didn't tell them. All right. So pay close attention, especially if that is a Virgo. They are not necessarily telling the truth, but yet it's a time for you to recognize, I love you who you are. This is who you are. I cannot change you. And you, Aquas, I'm a fellow Aquarius. We already know this. However, the heart wants to think differently than what our head and our spiritual alignment already knows. So this is going to be this moment for you and this individual, no matter what their zodiac sign is, to have this conversation that is going to okay, they're saying what I'm hearing, and for those of you who don't know, I hear it, see it, feel it, know it. They talk to me. My guides, your guides are all here. They all talk to me at once, and that's how I go through these readings so fast, because I hear them, boop, 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 and they're saying it leads to prosperity, all right? This is going to lead to something that can put money in your pocket, that can be a secure relationship, feeling secure in your foundation. Take another look at this relationship, and it comes right underneath the card of judgment, all right? That's what October is making sure that you are happy and comfortable in all of the changes that have happened, particularly since October of this year. You know, we were hit really hard with a lot of energy shifts, and I know you Aqua babies, you know, you felt it from the end of July. For a lot of you, right in that last week, the end of July, Mercury went into retrograde. We had the moon energy shifts, very powerful shifts. We had the 8-8 porthole, then we had Mercury in retrograde, then we had a new moon coming in September, and all of these different things were taking place over the last 2 months. Over the last 2 months, big time, and it actually sped our timeline up. So you may have really felt like, where's the time going, right? And it's going to be even faster October through the end of the year. So 2023 is going to be over very quickly, and you're being guided to really focus on what it is, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit deceptive, somebody who's a little bit, I'm hearing the word selfish, okay? It's like, look at me, all right? Look at me. No, Aqua, no, look at me, Aqua, all right? And if you're dealing with that kind of person, they have a childlike attitude. Just focus on what it is you want. Do not allow this person to get you off your game. That may be what put a hold in the general side of this reading. That may actually be what put a hold on everything, is because you were being detoured. This could be through social media, through a lot of different areas. But when it comes to family and friends, it's time for you to create a new chapter in your life. And October's the go month, green light go for you guys. I mean, it's going to be very, very big. So let's take a look at your career, okay? Projects, whatever you spend your time and energy and effort on, that is, um, all right, let's see. Aquarius, you know, and for those of you in my group, I thank you, but please subscribe to my email. I'm going to be on different social media platforms doing different things. So there's a variety out there. I'll continue to do the tarot right here, but all of the other social medias as well. And you'll be notified when I do it. There seems like there was a lot of inner conflict for you guys when it comes to career. Should I stay in this career? Again, going right back to the general side, which should touch a little piece of every part of this reading. But this conflict is inner conflict. Did I do it right? Am I walking my life in soul purpose? Am I doing what I'm meant to do? Am I good at what I do? And you'll see they're cooking. I can smell they're cooking meat. I can smell it. It's burning. There is this communication going to come in that's going to tell you, yeah, you did it right. It just wasn't the right time. So if you applied for a promotion and you didn't get it, if you applied for a job and you didn't get it, something is coming in for you. If you started a new project, particularly when it comes to children, all right, when it comes to children, that is actually getting ready to come through, and it's going to be very, very it's going to really fill your heart up. It's going to fill your cup up, right? You're going to feel alive, and you're going to feel, I did it. You're going to know you're in that right area, and it is meant for you to follow. So some of you are going to relocate for a new opportunity coming in, especially if it has to do with a government affiliation. This could be working for a construction company that works for the government, working directly for one of the sister entities of your individual government area in your country. I don't feel it's necessarily out of the country. I feel it's where you live, but you may have to relocate. So what I mean, you know, like in Nevada, right now I'm in Texas. Oh my goodness, it's so hot here. It's all I do is sweat. It's just very sweaty. You know, I'm moving around and visiting different locations. But if you're out here in Austin, give me a shout out, leave a comment, and we'll chat. You can give me ideas of where to go. But this is moving to a new energy. It's coming from the land, okay? It's actually coming from the land of where you're going to live. And when I say land, I mean the property is located on land that you vibrate, you mesh with that energy, and you're going to feel it as soon as you walk onto the property. So if you're looking at a place to live, whether that's a room that you're going to rent, an apartment, or a house purchasing, wherever you are going, stand in front of the unit, stand on the property in front of the unit, Aqua, and just close your eyes and feel it. Does it feel right? Does everything feel in place? Is anything out of sync? Because there is this wonderful move that's coming in where you're going to vibrate and you're going to mesh, and everything is finally going to start feeling really, really good. Now the offer may come in the month of October. That's what I'm seeing. You may not actually get there until the latter part of October, possibly the first part of November, even in December for some of you. But when you get there, that property is going to really vibrate with you. You can, if you are really in touch with your intuition, Aquarius, you can even look at the picture online, put yourself in it, okay? See yourself in that environment, and how does it feel? If you'd like to learn more about that, please subscribe to my free newsletter, and I will post things that are on the way. Whatever this is that's coming in, it's going to be really great, especially for those of you who have been solo, okay? And I mean doing it on your own. Doing it on your own financially, just life in general, maybe separated from everyone you love, where you may have felt a little bit alone. I don't mean lonely per se, but like you are on your own. And we'll have a guided angel message at the end of this where they will share with you how they're helping you in the month of October. If you've been feeling that way, you've got new stuff coming in that is really going to fill you up. Like I said, fill your cup up. And it is going to be quite interesting indeed. Now, we're going to look at love because family, some of you might be moving with that family member, all right, the one that didn't tell you. And you may find yourself in the exact same location, just, blocks or a few miles apart from each other and not know it. And that's how you discovered they moved and didn't tell you. Remember, in the beginning, I was talking about a little bit of deception with somebody around you, particularly Virgo energy for sure. So, you might be dealing with an Aries, okay, or have Aries in your chart, but I feel you're actually dealing with an Aries in a career endeavor. This is going to be a very good move for you. So pay close attention to what's going on. Watch what they're telling me, Aqua, is watch their body movement and listen to the tone in their voice. Watch their eyes. You're going to know who you're dealing with. You're going to know if this is the right one. So this new opportunity in the project career area of your life, it is going to be so profound that you're going to be able to feel your way. You can put that blindfold on, like the Two of Swords. You can put that blindfold on and you're going to say, yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it, Lori Ann. I know what you're talking about. Leave me a comment if you know what I'm talking about. Heightened senses are coming in for the month of October. Now, that doesn't have anything to do directly with, the Halloween and the spirits and all of these wonderful things that happen that time of year. We'll do a separate video for those of you in the group in my membership. Okay, so let's look at romance. Aquarius, you've been so hard working at making changes in your life. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play with this person. This person hurts me every time I'm around him. I don't feel good. Nothing goes in the right direction. Things get put on hold. So you've been dealing with a lot in all areas of life. Not just love, not just career, but everything. Questioning your own ability because you are highly intuitive and you help a whole lot of people. You help people so much that other people don't even question it. It's like they take it for granted that you are going to help them, because that's the role that you accepted when you signed your soul contract to come here. You said, I will help people. And there you go. It's like, boop, I'm a helper. I'm going to help you right here across your forehead. But because of that, you really have felt the lack of romance in your life, all right? Now the Ten of Cups came out, and it came out upside down. You've not been feeling the love. You've not been able to create partnerships that really bond well with you, where you and them fit together like a glove. But the truth is that is what you are going to have happen in the month of October. Now, some of you, this is going to be totally out of the blue. Let me pull the card so it doesn't echo in the background. That one video I put in the private membership here on YouTube. I just want to make sure we don't have a repeat of that. So whoever you're dealing with, yeah, you really felt like you were stuck. I'm never going to find the right person. I'm not going to be in a relationship. I don't even know if I want to be in a relationship. Throwing your energy into other areas. But remember, in order to create everything in our life to the fullest, we have to be in balance. We have to create a life that is filled with balance. So I have enough of family time. If that's your soul family, right here is your soul community. Come on in, listen to the videos, send messages, post those comments, take action in your soul community, right? That could be your first family. That may be your birth family. All different families, all different friends, okay? And for others, it's your relationships in general, romantic relationships. Your partners have not served you well. They may have been the betrayers all around you, okay? But you've got something coming in that is going to help you break free of this cycle. And this is going to be a person, it is communication, where somebody's actually going to say the words, I'm sorry for leaving you in the dark. I'm sorry for walking out on you. You are to them, you are the epitome of perfection. You are the person who can earn it. You can find it, earn it, make it work, divide it up, make sure everybody's happy, tuck everybody in bed, say these, amazing things, and create this harmonic environment that works for everybody, but yet you feel outed out of that group, out of that relationship. And I feel that's what your partners, all of your partners, if not one, maybe all of them, have seen you in that. Like the mom, right? The moms oftentimes moms get a bad rap. Like it's like you did all of these amazing things. I graduated high school and college, and I've got a great life, but I'm mad at you because you didn't do this in the fourth grade. So they really, they get a bad rap. It's because there's so much love there, especially with an Aquarius. They know that they can do that. Whoever this individual is, they are going to express to you the truth of what happened between you and this partner, especially if they left you and you were a single parent. They're going to tell you what really happened, how they really saw you. Again, the epitome of perfection. So if you're so perfect, you don't need me. And if I come in, I'm going to mess things up. I don't want to interfere. That is no excuse. And we get that. That's not what I'm talking about. But the fact that they can recognize finally and articulate how they see you in the way that you have been in that relationship, that is the huge change. That does not mean when you're dealing with anybody, whether this is in your current life or in the past, if you're dealing with somebody who has done you wrong and they have seen their way, that does not mean you go back to them. It is a choice that you will make, all right? And I feel that this isn't what that's about. That's not about getting back together. It's about explaining this individual has gone through heck and back again. They walked the dark night of the soul. They lost everything. And when they lost everything, it dropped them to their knees. And that's how they are able to see it, because they went through their own spiritual awakening, just like you went through. And it is a hard journey. It is, because not only do we see what other people, the rights and wrongs, things that felt good, didn't feel good, everything inside and out about other people, about jobs and experiences and places, everything in life about others. We also see it about ourselves. So they're recognizing their own inequalities is what I'm hearing. And you have, because of this, because this is like now going to be spread like wildfire. Like I literally am seeing, like, this rampant spreading of words, but this time it's good. This person is not going to ask you to take them back. This person is not going to want to walk forward with you. They know you're not going to do it. But what they are going to do is set things straight. They are going to fix, or at least get out there to fix the wrongs that they created on you. Karma, all right? They're going to walk their karmic path. So say yay when it comes to that relationship. But because of that, you're actually meeting a brand new person. And the conflict that you went through, this new person is going to make you feel so good. And finally, this, it's not really closure. It's not really justification. It's just like satisfaction of knowing, okay, they learned. All right, they learned. That's what I wanted. I don't want you. I'm glad that you learned. But you're going to meet a new person. This new person is going to be absolutely amazing. And this new person is going to help you. They are going to be your confidant. They are going to be your best friend. They are going to, oh, it's so beautiful. I see you walking like arm in arm, like this, okay? Walking arm in arm. And I feel you guys are going to go on some type of a trip, some type of traveling. This is a highly intellectual individual, which we know, Aquarius, that stimulates your mind. So let's take a look at your romance card, reconciliation. That's what I mean. This does not mean getting back together. It means exactly what I just spent all those minutes on talking about this, where the recognizing of the value of you is going to be actually spoken not only to you, but to everyone around you. So if they shamed you, if they talk bad about you to other family members, they are going to go in and tell everyone what they did. I know you'll believe it when you see it, but you got to see it. You got to just know that that's part of their karma, and they have to do this. Otherwise, they're going to go back into a repetitive cycle. You've got past life relationships. You have walked this lifetime with this person, but you also walk past lifetimes with them as well. Those of you that believe in past lifetimes, trust me, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's kind of, you know, this amazing thing, whoever this new person is, they're going to feel like you've known them forever. This is a soulmate coming in. Get to know them, because this is a person who is really going to be captivated by you, by everything you do, everything you give. You're a giver. Give, 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 and they are going to see it. Now, I'm going to pull an angel message, all right, for you guys, and then I'll give you the guided message. Each and every one of you throughout the month of October have one guardian with you. One beautiful being that is going to walk with you through the month of October. And they are saying, I will give you the message. I will read this first. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and the divine is in charge of how this will happen. All right. Those of you, if you say your prayers, just know God is answering your prayers. If you meditate, know that this beautiful energy is coming your way. Now, here's what your guardian is telling you for the month of October, Aquarius. I have helped you since you were a child. I have been your best friend, and I have always planned on walking with you and will continue to walk with you. I feel your pain with you. I wipe your tears away, and I have actually helped you get up off the ground. It was me that was there the whole time. You were never alone, and you will not be alone in the month of October. We are bringing in karmic justice for those of you who have been served a lot of wrongful experiences. This was what you signed up to do, and it was very challenging for you. We saw that. We were there, and we still are. Know that when you call out, I am here for you. I will bring in my brothers and sisters to help. You will not have to worry in the month of October. So have faith, because that is a beautiful guided message for those of you. This is a guardian that is around you. When we go live in our romance reading, we'll bring a little bit more of that. But if you want to see and hear more of the guided messages, subscribe to our, follow us on other social media. And the message for you for going beyond, okay, this is my deck. Collective consciousness is saying the universal energy is separation. Okay, you were separated from this person for a reason. There was a reason for the divide. And again, it is reiterating everything I just said here for you, Aquarius. This is going to be an amazing month where the separation of your mind and your heart, the separation of two within you, everything is coming into alignment. Karma is the rewards. It is the price we pay for whatever we dish out, we get back. If it's good, that's a reward. If it's not good, that's walking your karmic path of fixing and correcting. So what you did that was right is going to be rewarded in the month of October. The separation was needed so that both sides could understand their role in what was going on. You knew you were right. You knew it was right for you. You knew what was right for this relationship, and now they do as well. Aquarius, I hope that you've liked this. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and much love.